You probably didn't know this, but the best real estate strategy going into 2026 is independent living facilities. And here's why.
You don't need a license. You can be a for-profit or nonprofit like me, and you don't have to run through all of the red tape of licensures and all of that good stuff. You don't have to do that. So listen, you want to join us November the 1st for the ILF Anywhere Lunch and Learn with Derrick and ourselves, the founders of Forston Consultants, where we're going to teach you all about the independent living facility. Derrick, give them some insight on what they're going to learn in this event.
You guys probably also didn't know that we're the trademark holders of independent living facilities, and we can't wait to show you guys what we call the blueprint. That means I'm going to walk you guys step by step. It's very similar to my one-on-one coaching. It's just going to be condensed over 2 days. Visit ilfconsulting.org, and we'll see you in Jacksonville, Florida.
See you there.
All right. What's going on, everybody? And welcome to the live broadcast. Don't wait to be great. I'm your host, Mr. Derrick Forston.
And I'm Shay Forston.
And you guys, I'm tired. We just going to be honest right off the bat. I am tired. It's been a long day, but I'm glad you guys are here. So anyway, nevertheless, this is the place that if you love God, love people, and love real estate, you're in the right place. If you always wanted to get into real estate while helping people, but you kind of just never know how to put it all together, that's what we're here for. So I want to know in the chat, if you guys are new to us, I'm expecting a lot of newer people to come tonight. I've invited probably over 40 different just new people that's never been around us. If you happen to be one of those people, let me know in the chat. I also want to know what city and state you guys are joining us from.
Yeah.
You guys are asking us often where we're at. And when you do that, I know that you're new to us, right? So Shay and I are in the Orlando, Florida area. Now, we're in some outer skirts like Apopka and Ocoee. Most people have never heard of that. So we just say Orlando just to make sure you guys know. But guess what we're doing November the 1st? Jacksonville, Florida, and it's less than 7 days away, guys. Less than 5 days away.
Yeah, less than 5.
And we're going to be in Jacksonville, Florida, guys. And you guys can visit ilfconsulting.org. And that's what we want to teach you guys, right? I want y'all to get my one-on-one coaching in a span of 2 days. So bring your notebooks, your pens, your paper. We also going to give you something to write with. But nevertheless, again, you are in the right place if you've ever desired to start your own housing program. And again, my name is Derrick Forston. Shay, take it over and go any direction you choose.
Listen, guys, we are sounding like some bumbling fools right now because we are exhausted. It has been a long day prepping for this event, making sure that everything is in place for you all. Had a little bit of stuff that we had to kind of redirect due to people that were
Jermaine just said he just got his ticket.
Did Jermaine just say?
See you too, Jermaine. See you there, big bro. Jermaine Mills, 5'3". Unless there's a different Jermaine Mills.
Jermaine, if you're coming, I want to give Jermaine a part of my time to speak. If Jermaine is really going to be in the building, Derrick, I'm going to give up at least 15 minutes of my speaking time for Jermaine to talk.
Let's do it.
I'm excited.
Jermaine, let us know if that's you or an imposter. If that's our Jermaine Mills that came to South Carolina and that's under the DIY, let us know in the chat.
If he's coming to Jacksonville,
and let us know if you're bringing that +1, because I think he brought a +1, right?
Let us know.
And don't make me marry you, but I could remember if Jermaine's married.
I believe it's his wife.
Oh, forgive me, Jermaine. I don't want to confuse that. But let me know if that's you, big bro.
If Jermaine is truly coming to this her side of town, I am going to be really excited.
Yep, that's me.
Oh, I'm excited, Jermaine.
So what I really want to do, because I'm going to just be honest with y'all, man. Shay and I are very tired. It's been a long day. I had 4 amazing coaching sessions today. And I'll admit, I poured in so deep, it drained me. Yeah. And if you were one of my coaching clients today, just raise your hand and say, hey, Derrick, because I poured a lot into like I always do, but today was just super rich because of what it was, who it was, and what they had me do as the coach. So I want to get into that.
I want you to talk about it. I truly want you to talk about that.
We're going to get into all of that. But I always love to respect my new people who have no clue who we are. So one more time, let us know in the chat. The Page family just let me know. So anybody besides the Page family that's new to us, and remember, if you're on TikTok, you can only see that one picture. Come to YouTube.
You don't see no pictures. You just hear Derrick's voice.
Yeah, so come on over to YouTube at Forston Consultants. I'm putting it in the chat right now, back to back in the chat. I'm putting Forston Consultants because I want you guys to join us on YouTube. So anybody other than the Page family, Real estate, what was that? Realist 2000. Are you new to us? And in fact, one of my coaching clients is from Maryland, and she moving
And
so
you
fast,
actually
y'all.
talked to her
It's
today.
scary.
You actually had a meeting, a long meeting.
She
with
was a
her
part
today.
of that phone call today. Yeah.
Yeah, super good information.
So really quickly, right? I always do this, and I've been getting real good at this too, y'all. This story that I'm getting ready to tell y'all, it usually take me 2 hours to tell it. I've been doing real good lately, and I've been slimming it down to like 15 seconds. So last time, and I just saw another one, and trust me, y'all, I get super excited when new people come. So can everybody do that? Well, Baltimore City, you need to meet Miss T. You guys are in the same city.
Mm-hmm.
And she put me in a big old meeting today and had me running.
Let's do your intro and then
one more
go.
time, anybody new to us, and then last call for my TikTok people to come over to YouTube because now I'm all of a sudden awake and I'm ready to go.
I see this, right? Like 2 minutes ago, you were dragging.
Yeah, you know how it is with us. Like once we come on this thing and we're tired, within 3 minutes of us being here, like I'm ready to go, and I'm at 6 minutes and 15 seconds. So here I go. Right. So for my new people, like most of y'all are just like me and my family. You guys love God, you love people, and you love real estate. You just never kind of knew how to put it all together. Yeah. Lucky for you guys, many years ago, I was a social worker trying to get into this as well. And God actually showed me my vision through somebody else that was doing it the wrong way. So I love to start this out by telling people that I am no genius. Big shout out to the Clark family. I just seen that in Stripe. Yes. I am no genius. God just showed me my dream through somebody that was doing it the complete opposite way. So we're going to show you guys tonight the right way to do it. And obviously my whole Jacksonville event is surrounded by that. But guys, essentially God showed me a lady, y'all, that was making 41 grand a month, housing people in rats and roaches. Yeah. So really quickly, here go me as y'all big brother, because if you just met me, I'm your new big brother. Shay is your new sister. Shay does this from a nonprofit standpoint. Yeah. So for all of my nonprofit people, type the word nonprofit in the chat if you wish to go that route.
Make it easy. NPO.
Yeah, NPO, which stands for
nonprofit organization.
Let's do it.
Yeah, make it easy.
Here I am, 9 years on this job, dummy me. The light bulb finally came on and said, Derrick, what are you doing? The very thing you want to get into, God was like, Derrick, I put you in the middle of it. You want to help people? Why you think I use Shay, your wife, to trick you to go to college and get a degree? Mm-hmm. You want to be in real estate? Derrick, why you think I put you in a business, in a job that where I'm going to show you where people were being mistreated through real estate? Yeah. So these rats and roaches that I'm getting ready to show y'all, I knew most of y'all weren't going to believe me. So I took pictures of a lot of this stuff. So as a social worker, as I'm begging God, I want to get into this thing. I'm begging the people as a social worker that I knew that was running these places. Right. Can y'all see the pictures on this screen? And it'll break your heart. And I got a bunch of pictures, but I'm going to skip to the end of this story. This lady right here is what kind of the straw that broke the camel's back, Absolutely. As they say. Yeah. I saw a lady, y'all, sleeping on the kitchen floor. And y'all, she was paying $800 a month to sleep on the kitchen floor. I hope y'all can't imagine that. But often I say, can you imagine making the kind of money that I'm getting ready to tell you about, but you're mistreating people? So right. God showed me a lady that was making 41 grand a month. And y'all, I was making 28 grand a year. Now, it don't take y'all to be real good in math to know that those numbers are really far apart. One more time, I made 28 grand a year. God showed me my vision through a lady that was making 41 grand a month. Absolutely. So very simply, we're just discussing ILFs tonight. A shared living environment where adults are able to live and thrive without the need for staff and or medical oversight. Yeah. We also decided to trademark it because we knew one day we was going to go all over the world to share this thing, right? So one more slide. Here go me as that social worker one more time. I'm a part of all these boards. I'm a part of all of this stuff. But this is what I saw when it came to, right? Because nobody wanted to teach me. I was begging people to show me, y'all. And that's one thing y'all gonna realize about me. I almost got diarrhea at the mouth in terms of what this is. Well, because that means that I'm just blah at it.
I got loose lips.
So guys, that don't sound good as a man either. So I would not be saying that. So if you can see this kitchen, guys, that's a burnt up kitchen. And guess what? People still living in it. You see those beds on the floor? This is the same lady, y'all, that was making 41 grand a month. And again, because Miss Gina, I knew you weren't gonna believe me. Andrew's family, I knew you weren't going to believe me. So I took pictures of it. And when I ran into that one lady that was sleeping on the kitchen floor, what y'all don't know, guess who sent her there? Me, Mr. Social Worker. But before you think I'm this bad, crummy guy, I didn't know the conditions of these places, y'all. I worked behind a desk. I had a computer. I had a legal pad with a few names on it. When my discharge team gave me 18 people a day to my Derrick, find them housing, most people, first of all, don't answer their phones. We always talk about your best ability is your availability.
Right.
That's why we use a system called Digital Flow Solutions, that even if you at your 9-to-5 job, a virtual assistant can answer your phone. The AI assistant can answer your phone. So it's all digitized now. And I'll admit, when I first got into this, none of this was digitized. When Shay came along, she brought structure to this business. They used to call me Hustle Man, right? But when Shay came along, she made this thing really cool. Big shout out to the Main family. A lot of you guys are buying your tickets as we're even on here. Congratulations to a lot of you guys. One more time, can you see these pictures? Like, that's what I saw. So when you guys are saying, well, Derrick, where did this vision come from? I'm no genius. God just showed me what I wanted to do through somebody else that was doing it the wrong way.
Right.
Make sense, everybody?
Yeah.
And this is where we've changed it now to now we don't want it to look like this, where the beds are on cinder blocks. How can you make 41 grand a month doing this? Terrence, I got your announcement too, big bro. We going to bless their socks off today. So as I'm ending this story that I usually take 2 hours to tell, very simple. We're not going to do it like this.
Yeah.
And what this is called is independent living, the way you don't need a license. You don't have to own the property, and you don't need a $30,000 sprinkler system. And this is the way that it should look today. And I've done that in less than probably 5 minutes.
Can you do me a favor? Can you turn down the audio on your effects?
I sure can.
Yeah, turn them down, because the last time you did it, it completely cut
I sure
you
can.
off. So yeah, I'm on.
So does that make sense, everybody? Can I get a thumbs up in the chat, especially for my new people? Now I'll give y'all the long version another day, but for my new people, put a thumbs up in the chat or the number 7 if that makes sense, what I just explained, that you don't need a license, you don't have to own the property. And if you're on TikTok, please come to YouTube at Forston Consultant so that you can see all of this stuff that we're showing you, and I'll put it in the chat. Miss Shay, take it over.
I want to say this because you said something earlier, and it's probably why we see a lot of people rely so heavily on the systems, and they don't do a effective job at getting out there. We spoil our consultant, our family. I just realized that, like you said it, you had to get out there and beat the pavement, and we're seeing the most successful people in this space are the ones that take that time out there to get their face in front of people, that get that face time. So although we're giving you everything you need to run your business, I say this: you've got to put yourself out there. If you do not put yourself out there, it's hard for people to get to know you. Like, prime example, this lady that Derrick talks about, with all of this money that she's making on a monthly basis, what was it, 41,000?
41 grand a month.
41 grand a month. Her face, she was always at your job. Like, think about that. She was
available.
She was always,
the worst product in town, but was available.
She showed up. And that's the thing I want you all to know. Like, even though, we give you all of these tools to make you more proficient in what you're doing, don't despise those small beginnings, right? And that's getting out there, being the face of your business, getting to know people, getting out there and going to meetings and different organizational events and collaboration with other people and other organizations. Like your call today, T is in the chat. And I don't know if you saw that.
I just saw that.
Yeah, T is in the chat.
T, can you shout us in the chat more so that the other people can see you? Because there's another person that said that they're from Baltimore City, T.
Yeah. So, like,
T, she can't imagine how your coaching call went today.
Crazy.
Most people, T, when they hear us talk about what's involved in the coaching, they can't imagine what you got today. Yeah. Because we don't just scream that. It's hard to verbalize what we did today, right? So, and we're gonna try.
I'll be honest. I don't know if it will work, but if he wants to call my phone and share her experience. Cause like I said, we're getting ready to be disconnecting everything to take with us for the event. So we won't be having all of our bells and whistles connected to get you called in through the system. But T, if you want to even jump in and I'll call you and you want to share your experience, let us know. And I can make that happen.
But isn't there a feature where like if she called in or could she be on like stage or on screen? Yes, is that possible for people can hear it?
But the only thing is because we don't have headsets. So
we wouldn't hear it.
Correct. Because we're not connected to our audio output. So we won't be able to hear it. So again, if we want to, we can definitely do that. If not, we can have T, call into the event and maybe make that a special for the event. So that and
T, just even feel free to encourage anybody that's thinking of getting the one-on-one coaching, which is called our ILF Mastery Blueprint. Like you can just feel free to eat that chat up, right? And then Shay will just decide when we go into that.
She can call.
Because there's a few different things I want to hit tonight. Now, obviously, we just gave y'all the intro of who we are, what we do, and our next event is November the 1st. So we have one-on-one coaching called the ILF Mastery Blueprint. We have DIY, a product that's called Do It at Your Own Pace, right? The one-on-one coaching is $5,000. The DIY is $1,000. And if you want the real price, it's actually $4,997, and we cover the tax, right? Yeah. And then the DIY is $997. We cover the tax. And then if that don't float your boat, we coach 7 days a week right here, complimentary. I told God many years ago, I said, God, if you let me get into this, after you showed me that girl making $41,000 a month, God, I'll go all over the world teaching this and I'll never take any credit. So that's kind of my mission in life. 7 days a week, y'all, I'm somewhere running my big mouth about what this is because God saved our life doing this, y'all. I've been poor most of my adult life. Like, and when I say poor, y'all, that's no disrespect to my family, my household, not like poor eating out the trash and me having to live in a group home, not that kind of poor. But how many of y'all would agree that sometimes we got to rob Peter to pay Paul?
Yeah.
We're living check to check and we're never having more than enough. Put a number 9 in the chat if you can get down with what I just said on that. Right? So that's what I mean by, but boy, when God gave me this ministry, I think this was the cheat code because God was like, okay, Derrick, wow, you're going to help my people. And like you're doing it in love. And again, not because Derrick said it's so cool, but the Bible says the poor and needy will always be among us. Absolutely. The Bible also says that when you do unto the least of thee, God said it's like you doing it unto me. And I always tell people, boy, if you want to do somebody a favor, how cool is it that you can do God a favor and be on God's good books, on God's graces, that God owes you a favor because y'all connected in covenant and you took care of his people. So I simply say that how cool is it that God allowed a business that involves real estate, helping people and community? Because we believe in this. Please God, help people, be respected by the community, and make enough money to feed your family. And I'm going to repeat that one more time. Put a number 9 in the chat if you okay with this. Please God, because if you do that, everything falls into place. Help people, because that's biblical. Yeah, be respected by the community, Shay. Shay, you hear me say this all the time, and Shay don't kind of like this when I say it, but she get where I'm coming from. Guys, 9-10 years ago, I was a nobody. Nobody knew me. Nobody respected us. But watch this. Today, and not because Derrick and Shay is so great, is that we carry this product that's changing lives in the city that we live in and wherever we go. Yeah. So people look at me and Shay like the dadgum cheat code. Does that make sense? Yeah. So I think it's cool that God said, Derrick, I'm going to give you a business, bro, that's better than Chick-fil-A. That every time somebody go there, there's a line wrapped around the building. Yeah. Because this business that we're in, lines are wrapped around the building for what you're going to offer. Because no matter where you live at, guys, it's expensive. So no matter the city or the state, so we're the cheat code to this shared housing model for people that can't afford a house, that can't afford an apartment, and that can't pass a background check. Yeah. We gonna take a commercial break and we coming right back. Hey, what's going on, family? Please make sure that you watch our webinar, which is the first step to getting started. So just text the phrase more info, MOREINFO, to the phone number 407-326-0086. Don't type it in the chat. Don't put it below. Text it to that phone number. That way you get that free webinar, but also it leads to a discovery call with me and my team to see how we can get you started. So again, if you love God, love people, and love real estate, this is it. Show me anything else to where you can make such an impact in your community, serve God, but also make a bunch of money doing it. We don't hide that. We want to make a lot of money doing what this is so that we can extend our hand in the community and continue to be the answer to affordable housing. Text more info to 407-326-0086, and we'll see you on the other side of success. Let's get back to the show. Okay, guys, we are back, and thank y'all so much for being part of the live broadcast. Don't wait to be great. And don't forget, if you're on any forum where you can only hear us, so if you're podcasting, you're on Twitter, Chatter, Clubhouse, come to YouTube at Forston Consultants. Now I want to go over to Terrence real quick. Terrence, you here, big bro?
Yep, I just put him up.
And Paige Family says, who's in VA that I can connect with to set up? Well, that's going to be through us, sis, but I coach people in VA.
Yeah.
So our coaching is in 39 states and it works in all 50. So I'm your new big brother. Shay is your new sister. And then once you come into the coaching, we're going to merge you with people like Tiffany Henry that's in Virginia. In fact, she was one of my calls today, right? So Tiffany, if you're here, like I can't make this up. Tiffany, if you're here, shout me out. Oh, and I made a joke today too, guys. Every Tiffany I've ever coached,
they
always do well. I don't know what it is about Tiffany.
They are on
and I won't give you the names that don't do so well, but that Tiffany name, Lord have mercy.
Our Tiffany's, we have
every Tiffany we have.
We have to play a game of catch up. I don't know. So I think moving forward, anytime we get a Tiffany, we just need to be prepared to be 10 steps ahead. You got to be prepared to be 10 steps ahead of
Tiffany T. Even T, who we're getting ready to call, guys, my blood sister name is Tiffany. We call her T, sometimes TT. Now, she heard me say that, she'll be mad at me.
She'll call you right now.
My sister's a great lady. I don't know a bad Tiffany.
Nice. Somebody else got that ticket.
Do y'all know a bad Tiffany? I don't. Anyway, Terrence, I want to do something, right? Terrence, guys, first of all, I want to talk Terrence up. For everybody that did not just see, Terrence, I'm putting it on screen. Terrence, can you put in the screen where you're located as we're talking? I want you to just text me back, right? Terrence is somebody that, guys, came to our South Carolina event.
Yeah.
So exactly what we're doing in Jacksonville, Terrence came to this 2 months ago in South Carolina. Because as you know, Shay and I go city to city, state to state. Next year's going to involve Texas, Dallas, Atlanta, all of these other places.
Going to a lot of different places next year.
But this guy, let me show you about sacrifice. Drove way from down south.
Yeah. To Columbia,
South Carolina. What part?
Columbia, South Carolina.
Also, Mr. Terrence, can you put in the chat how long was a drive that was for you? Or if you flew, don't matter to me.
That was a 6-hour drive.
But if you drove, let us know. Or if you flew, let me know.
No,
just want to show you. He drove, Shay?
He drove,
I think he did. But I want him to tell us.
Because he's 4 hours away from us.
Absolutely.
So that was about a...
So what I want to say is that he invested in himself, came to the event, and was like, oh my God. Now I use the word sold, but he was sold in terms of what he heard at the event. Because as I always tell y'all, this YouTube thing is great, but there is nothing like getting our one-on-one coaching or coming to one of our events, which we call an experience. Mm-hmm. So if you've never been to a Forston Consultants event, Teal, you better tell them it's an experience. Yeah. It's not just an event. First of all, God shows up before we do, so he sets the atmosphere.
Absolutely.
And then we bring in great people for you guys to connect with.
Yeah.
So it's an absolute no-brainer. Then also when Shay decided to give you all guys the HRA Business in a Box as a free gift just for coming. So already before we even speak, I hope that we've already showed our worth before we even start talking. But watch this though. He says, keep going. Oh, no, that was Jermaine. Guys, he drove 8.5 hours.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't drive 8 hours nowhere today. If we going 8 hours somewhere, Shay put me on the plane. That 5 to 6 hours is kind of that limit for us.
6 hours was a lot.
Because neither one of us like to drive, and I get tired more quicker than she does. Shay can go, y'all. I've been driving so long, y'all. They started me driving when I was real young, y'all. So that's my excuse. I hate driving. So my rule is that anything over that 5 to 6 hour thing, especially if we ain't sharing, we need to get on the plane.
Yeah. Yeah.
Guys, can you imagine driving 8.5 hours to make your dream come true, though? I hope you can. But watch this. I'm going to skip the story. He then upgraded and got the one-on-one coaching.
Yep.
He's so impressed about how his coaching is going, already got a house, already building relationships, that Terrence want to give back to somebody for this Jacksonville event. And please don't take advantage of this, y'all, because he want to bless somebody that maybe can't afford it.
Don't miss it.
And what I'm going to do is not to put you on Front Street or embarrass anybody. I want somebody to text the phrase, and Jennifer.
No, just text the letters TM, his initials.
Okay, because I was going to text. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, let's text to Forston Consult. Text to our phone number.
Jennifer, are you here? Is my assistant here, Jennifer? Jennifer's probably here. I'm so impressed by this, y'all, because I tell you guys all the time, not even sure if Terrence has ever heard me say this. Sometimes people come back and say, Derrick, when I do real good at this, bro, I'm going to come back and cut y'all a check to show my appreciation.
Hey, Carly.
Some people actually do that. Some people don't, but Terrence didn't say a word.
Yeah.
He just did it and said, Derrick, man, I don't know if you saw my thing on screen last week, but I want to bless somebody. I was like, what do you mean? He said, man, I want to pay it forward to somebody else that maybe can't afford it. So if you text the 2 letters TM to 407-326-0086, my team will decide who that goes to, because I'm not going to get in that. I don't want y'all to be mad at me. But I can assume the person my team chooses, you've already watched our webinar, you've subscribed to the YouTube channel, and you've been live here once or twice before.
I'm gonna let you
small
go one
parameters.
So I'm going to challenge you, sir. You gonna let Terrence show you out like that?
Shay.
Are you gonna let Terrence show you out like that?
Shay, you know me, and that's why you asking.
I know you.
I would never let somebody else outdo me on my own platform. So because God is so good, and I want to just, I don't know what the word is. Like, I don't want Terrence to outdo me. I'll match it. I feel, and we've never done this, especially not live.
Right.
If we do it, we usually bless people and just don't say it.
Right. We usually do it behind the scenes. But when Derrick told me, he was like, Shay, did you not see what Terrence said? I was like, no. Oblivious, okay? And when he said it, I was like, big mouth, you gonna let Terrence outdo you? And so I suffered.
Y'all, my chest popped out like this.
I got him, Terrence.
I said, who, me?
Terrence, I got him.
Terrence ain't gonna outdo me.
You trying to punk him real quick.
Guys, I want to match Terrence. And again, I'm gonna let Jennifer, my assistant, handle this. I'm not even going. I don't want to get into picking names. I just got a small criteria. At least if you watched our webinar, you've subscribed to the YouTube channel, and you joined me at least one time on YouTube. Small parameters. And Jennifer, you can bless the socks off somebody. So that's a scholarship from Terrence. And I'm gonna call it the McGriff Scholarship.
Exactly.
And then they can get one from me.
So we've got 2 free tickets, 2 complimentary, not complimentary. They were sponsored.
They were sponsored.
They were sponsored. Okay.
Terrence McGriff out of Fort Lauderdale,
and then
Derrick and Shay Forston out of Orlando, Florida.
And that's not Forston Consultants doing this. This is Derrick and Shay Forston.
Right from my
pocket. Coming from our pocket, right? Because our accountant is going to know all about this. So if you are interested and you are in the area and you can make Saturday, we've got 2 seats for you, thanks to Terrence and thanks to Derrick. Thank you, Derrick.
Well, thank you too, Shay. Because you made me pump my chest out, y'all. You know how men are, guys.
So Terrence, I had to mess with him. But definitely, if you are interested, please, do not text this ticket. Do not text TM if you are unable to come to Jacksonville. We want someone that can really make it, that wants to be in the room, to be available.
I love if it was somebody local, actually, too. Like, that'll bless my soul if it was somebody local to the area, because we got a surprise for you guys that we're not going to even talk about.
Like, and we're not even going to.
It's going to blow the socks off of y'all feet.
Blew the socks off of us when we found out. So
and day 2 people kind of only get that. So day 1 people won't even know about it. So. And also, Shay, I said I was going to announce this too, and this is no threat. Some of you guys are buying tickets so fast now that day 2 event, guys, is super limited. So probably by tomorrow or Wednesday, if you haven't purchased day 2, day 2's over with, right? So day 1 is probably going to stay open probably till, Shay, when?
I'll let it go until the day of. And
usually we don't do that, especially when catering's involved.
Well,
so day 1,
it will be the.
Go ahead, Shay.
Yeah, I forgot about that catering. So it will be Thursday that we'll shut down tickets. So I'll shut down tickets because I think I have to have my numbers in by Thursday night. within 20. Actually, yeah. So Thursday, that's it. The ticket sales link will be deactivated on Thursday.
So again, man, I just want to say on behalf of Forston Consultants and my family, Terrence, man, thank you, big bro, because you didn't have to do that.
Absolutely.
And I truly believe that God is going to bless you, because that, to me, that's a seed, right? That's a seed that one day somebody's going to be able to enjoy the shade of that tree.
Yeah.
And they didn't even plant the seed. You did. And I believe that God is going to bless you and your program for doing that, bro. So I pray absolute blessing over you, your family, your mind, and your body, that everything is working according to God's plan, God's will. Because again, bro, you didn't have to do that, but you did. And we appreciate that.
Fun. So Terrence is down south, right? Instead of driving, let's take the train. And go go holler at Terrence.
One train that we keep saying that we're gonna hop on.
Yeah.
And we'll put that on the other channel. Yeah. Absolutely.
So we can do that.
Let's do it.
That'll be fun for the
Terrence is IMB guys. So Terrence probably don't even remember this, but when you're IMB, Shay and I be pop up in your city. Right, you just never know. So a lot of people will invite us to a open house, or one of your coaching sessions may happen there. So you just never know.
It will not be in the month of November, okay? Because November filled up very fast. So we'll definitely make some time to take the, what is it called again?
Big shout out to Maurice and Carly too, man. Maurice and Carly are always a big part of what we're doing, especially in travel and stuff.
Exactly.
So big shout out to them, and appreciate you guys for always just kind of being there. Heard you guys got a big championship game coming up too, so we super understand that. So congrats on that, and good luck in that football game. So no worries there, family.
So one more time,
Katara, good to see you, sis.
One more time, Derrick. So anyone that is interested, we've got 2 tickets for.
I've seen people text already, so I'm not sure how Jennifer will deal with that.
Is that going to be for both days? Right?
I'm sorry?
The compliment, the blessed tickets are for both days?
No.
Okay.
No.
I was just trying to find out.
No.
That's it, Terrence. Bright line. So
don't get Terrence in trouble, babe.
I'm sorry.
You're going to get Terrence in trouble. Like,
I'm sorry.
Did you see what the man text? He said, "There, I paid $197 for a VIP ticket." He didn't say elite. Terrence, she tried to get you in trouble, Terrence, but I got you, bro.
I'm not.
Hey, Tia, did you just see what Shay just did, Tia?
Tia didn't dare just fucking.
Tia, can I go wink? Because only Tia gonna get this. Tia, did you see what Shay just did?
I did.
I'm
Tia, in trouble. I'm starting
Tia, trouble. Can you wink back at me? Tia, go.
I'm just gonna sit here and shut up. Okay?
Hey, and just so that Katara, guess who I spoke to today, sis, for a long time?
But
my buddy Tia.
No. Let's tell the truth about this.
No, don't be messy.
Okay.
Don't be messy, Tia.
I won't.
Tia, I hope Tia hear me. Tia, do you see me?
Tia said, got to be more careful.
Katara, all you need to know is me and Tia connected today.
Finally.
But Katara, because I am messy.
And he told me not to be messy.
I am messy, Katara. So watch this, Katara. In one breath, I called Tia and I said, "Tia, I'm gonna get on to you about something."
No.
But in the next breath, I said, "Tia, I need your help with something." So for a lot of you guys know, man, I really pick on Tia a lot. Tia is really, truly family to us. Tia is kind of a part of this clown show, as we call it. Right. So Tia will be helping to serve and just be around and to help you all. She's been family. She's been on the coaching forever. Yeah. So Tia, sometime we'll drag her from Polk County, Florida, and we drag her to events as well. So Tia, big shout out to you. We appreciate you. For all y'all that don't know, Tia will be in the building.
Yes.
Helping and representing Forston Consultants. But Katara, I did fuss at Tia. And as soon as I got done first, I said, "Tia, I need your help." And guess what she said, Katara? "No problem, I'll be there."
She said, "Look, she just put it."
She just put it, and I will be there. See what I mean? So that's why we love y'all, man.
So we got people texting TM, the letter T, Terrence, M, McGrath. So that you all
now, my scholarship, Jennifer, in case if you're listening, it can still fall under the TM. I don't need anything separate. So, go ahead.
So, again, guys, we are excited to see y'all on Saturday in Jacksonville for our Lunch and Learn, the ILF Anywhere event. This is a definitely, we love this model. At first, we were kind of, because we do things a little different. So when we stepped into the lunch and learn model, it was a little uncomfortable for us because we're used to doing full-blown conferences. But this allows us to go a lot further and go to a lot of different places.
The Bright Line train, that's what it is, Terrence.
And be able to expand and give people this information for a more cost-effective price.
Super, like we give it away at that point.
Our conference is well over the ticket price. That what you're going to pay is about 3 times, triple the price.
Most affordable thing that we do all year long. So it's our way of also giving back. But for my people that just joined us, you really hadn't missed much. Only thing you missed was me talking about a lady that made 41 grand a month, housing people in roaches and in rats. And this is what it looked like. So again, if you just joined us, you're right on time. These are independent living facilities. All we're talking about is how we're going to be sharing it in Jacksonville, Florida, for it not to look like this. So November the 1st, I'm going to show you how people do not sleep on the kitchen floor and pay $800. So where those pots and pans are at and the bottom of that drawer by your stove, that's where I saw a lady paying $800 to sleep on the floor. The devil is a liar. So once I saw that and that girl showed me 41 grand a month, I said, God, let's go. But look at this. I lost 60 pounds and it took me 2 years to get it to where we have it today. Now, most of y'all don't know it. Tia may remember this, but I used to be kind of a chunky guy, right? Shay turned me into an Abercrombie and Fitch model. But I'm kind of slim now. But watch this, though. The weight loss came from because when God gave me the idea, I couldn't eat and I couldn't sleep until I got it. And I went through the bumps and the bruises and the lawsuits and all the Channel 8 news stuff that, because guys, not that I was a bad person like that lady, I just didn't know what the heck I was doing. So I did this dumb thing called getting it from the mud, which I don't believe in today. I believe in getting it from the garden of these seeds that I'm going to be dropping in Jacksonville and all over my YouTube channel so that you guys can pick from the garden of what this is. And so today, this is what we make it look like. And then Shay can take over again, because for my new people who want to go nonprofit, Shay, what's the difference between me and you and being nonprofit doing this as I flip through these pictures?
Organizational setup.
Okay, talk about it.
Distribution of funds. How we can expound on different programs and projects that, a for-profit can do, but they have to do it out of their own profits, right? They don't have a whole bunch of contributors or donors that will help to support or sponsor things that you're doing. So prime example, the difference between you and I is I have a board of directors. It's just me and you.
I have nobody to answer to as a for-profit.
Excuse me.
No, I'm just.
No.
Yeah.
You do.
Nobody to answer to.
Yes, he does. Because it's two of us. It's two of us. It's 2 of us on them documents.
That's actually a good point too, right? In terms of now being serious now, in terms of accountability,
right?
Yeah, God, wife, mom, all of that's a part of my setup too. Accountant, go ahead, Shay.
Too, remember, you're not a sole LLC. Yeah, we're on the documents together, so he still has a partnership. So those are he does have to answer to somebody.
But y'all, let me tell you what, Shay don't care nothing about my housing program. I'm Second Chance Housing. She's the Angela Denise Foundation.
I'm still on the docs,
now, don't tell her that I said that, but Shay don't run mine and I don't run hers.
If I want to be messy, I can, because I'm on the documents. Keep playing. You saw the guy trying to overtake the board.
Women usually make better decisions than we do. Y'all guys gonna hate me for that, but it's true. Shay brought a lot of clarity, a lot of structure to my business. Truth be told, they called me hustle man. I was the guy that went and picked up money by hand.
It was
most of y'all would though. Today we got a system that was encouraged by her that direct debits my rent right from their bank account.
We don't even have to think about it.
Make sense, everybody?
But let me go back to that, Derrick, because I want to clear up the just so that people know the difference, right, between the nonprofit 501c3 and the for-profit, whether it's an LLC, S Corp, C Corp, whatever you want to do, right? Whatever setup is approved by you and your professional team. You want to, the difference is exactly that, my organizational setup. I have to answer to a board of directors. I'm governed, like the organization, not me. The organization is not owned, it's managed. So I don't own the Angela Denise Foundation. I get to manage it and steward it along with my board of directors. So we all have come together to make decisions. They're documented through our minutes. And also we stay in alignment with our bylaws, how we're going to operate, the posture and the practices that we are going to, provide and walk through as a nonprofit organization. When it comes to the monetary aspect of it, what people think is untrue, it is actually really true. A nonprofit can make a profit, but we're not in the business or in business to make a profit. So like the individuals,
sounds weird, right?
The individuals that are part of the board or me as the founder, like I'm not going to profit. Like my goal is to not make myself filthy rich from this nonprofit organization. That's not what that is. And you'll see that even if like a lot of people's like, oh, well, I got $1,000, $150,000 in grant money and I took 10%. Yeah, well, you just took 10% because that is what any grant allocates as an administrative budget. You can only take 10%. So again, you just got to know the nuances. And those are some of the things that people really get kind of hemmed up on because they get scared when it comes to the financial aspect of a nonprofit. But if you have all of the key components and the right people in place, there's no need to fear. You just need to operate it appropriately. But my nonprofit is profitable. Like my nonprofit has ways of maintaining its financial stability outside of grants, outside of donors, outside of all of those things that can say, help me. My ILF funds a lot of the projects and programs under my nonprofit.
Good stuff.
Because it is a profit gain for us. So we're helping people and still helping people. So it's super cool. And I'll talk a lot more about that on Saturday. And we'll have some open discussion. Yeah. I'll answer your questions about the nonprofit space. But Derrick, we got a phone call to make.
Let's do it. T's ready?
Yeah, so T,
let's do it.
I'm actually going to text her.
So Shay's going to give up a phone call, guys. I had a great coaching call today with probably 4 or 5 different people. And as a coach, because I coach so many of y'all, like my calendar every day is full with probably 4 to 5 people every day. That's why Shay and Tia is always on me about,
she said, I'm ready.
about my voice. So that's why I had to try to keep it down. So T said that she's ready. So what you guys are getting ready to hear, just her just kind of talk about what was that call about today? How did it go? Blah, blah, blah. And remember, she's one-on-one coaching.
All right. So we're going to test this thing out. Okay. So ladies,
we'll see how clear you guys can hear her through this call.
See if y'all can hear her clearly. And T, just go ahead and just say hello for me.
Hello.
Perfect. I can see my waves moving pretty good. So go ahead and introduce yourself and your program. And guys, let us know in the chat if you can hear T nice and clearly. Go ahead.
Okay. My name is T Sims. My housing program is New Star Solutions.
So let us know, family.
Perfect. Just for a mic check, could you guys hear T? Because if you can, we're just going to let T take off. But if you can't, we're going to try to turn up the volume a little bit, maybe. Is that you right here, Shay, or right here?
I'm too, yeah. Loud and clear.
Perfect. Qatar said loud and clear.
T. So this is good. This is working good.
Perfect.
All right, so T, Derrick and I are both going to ask you some questions, and then we'll just be completely silent so we make sure that everybody can hear you. So no, we're not hanging up or anything like that. We just want to let you know that we're going to go silent.
He's probably watching anyway.
You a question. So first and foremost, T, how the heck did you find Derrick or us at Forston Consultants?
Well, I was like everybody else. I was on YouTube trying to find something different, trying to make some more money, and I came across you guys, and I said, "This is it." As soon as I seen you guys, I was ready to pull out my credit card. I was ready.
Oh wow! So and how? When did you start? When did you start the coaching?
I started it's going to be 4 weeks this week.
Wait a minute. Well, why I didn't know it was
because if I remember, Shay, when she bought the coaching, she was 3 weeks out before meeting with me.
Shut your mouth.
And that's what I complimented her on, is that because she got started with a lot of stuff before our first session.
Okay, hold on, T.
So that's why, yeah.
I gotta give y'all a breakdown of why I'm like, I didn't realize that T was that new.
Super new.
To
newer than most of y'all here, probably.
Y'all got me stuttering because I'm like, because I heard part of your conversation with T today. So it's shocking, not shocking, but it's exciting to see the conversation that y'all had today and where she's at today. And she really only had one-on-one with you outside of today's call, correct?
That's it. Correct.
Wow.
Yeah,
So for her to even be on a call like this of what you guys are getting ready to hear is crazy in terms of how fast she's moving.
So,
Back on you all.
Answer this. Was today's call with Derrick a scheduled call, or was this you just reaching out to him because you had a question and needed answers?
It was kind of like a couple of days ago. I asked him, "Hey, are you available on this day?" But it was really last minute. So he was like, "Okay, I can be available on this day and this time." Real last minute. So I was really grateful and thankful that he was available.
So I was like, "So T, what do you want me to do?"
So explain how did that interaction go? Like he asked you, what did you want him to do? So explain to us what that call was like, and why you needed him.
Okay. So the call went perfect. We had an organization. I was really, really nervous. I introduced Derrick. He took over the call.
So wait a
minute. Your T's going too fast.
Back up.
Let me give a preface before this.
But I want T to give the preface.
No. I'm not going to say nothing of what she should say.
Okay.
All I'm going to tell you guys is that T is one-on-one coaching, and she remembered me telling her that if you ever set up a call with a client and or provider and you don't know what to say, you can call me. My coaching usually teaches you how to do it. Now take over.
Okay.
Because T actually had me do it, and she introduced me as the program manager.
Right. So
I just wanted them to know that.
So T called you to schedule up a call because she already had a meeting with a organization, but wanted you to be with her in that call.
And I thought I was just going to be on the call for support or maybe give her some pointers.
Okay, so now T
was like,
So explain to the people, what did you originally want Derrick to do on that call? Like what was that like before you get to the call? What was it that you wanted Derrick to do to assist you on this call?
I wanted him to, I guess, be the face of, hey, can he please explain to this organization about the housing program? Because like I said, I was too nervous. So I was like, okay, I have to ask Derrick to do it. I was too scared to do it.
Got it.
So I said, T, who do I tell them I am? Or who are you going to introduce me as?
Go ahead, T.
Yeah, so we had to figure that out. So couple minutes, we on the phone. I explained, okay, he's going to be the program, manager. I'm the program director. So we had to figure that out. Everything with the program. So yeah, so it was really good.
So talk to us a little bit about the call. You don't have to go into names or the organization or nothing like that, but talk about how did that call go? Like, what were your key takeaways? Like, how did this assist you in your confidence to start now? I mean, because you tell them what happened through this call. So go for it. Just talk about the call, talk about the outcome of the call. Because I heard it.
Yeah, she know I'm about to burst over here. So I want T to tell y'all because I'm about to burst.
Because Derrick is not here to tell all your business. Go ahead.
But just with the call with the organization, it went really, really good. Derrick told him about the housing program. At first, when he started, the person that we spoke with, she was kind of standoffish. But as soon as Derrick was talking to her more, explaining about the program, she kind of relaxed. She got so excited. She was asking us more questions. And by the end of the call, it went so good that she was connecting us to the mayor's office, some connection that she had.
Yep.
She even had possible resident for us. And I don't even have a house yet.
Wow.
So
the
without Derrick,
office.
His mentorship, that wouldn't have happened, So because of the one-on-one, that I have with him, and he's, telling me what to say and what not to say. We had a brief after the call. So I'm just learning every step of the way.
I love this.
I love this. And what's really cool, you all, I'm going to give it back over to T. T's so fast in my coaching. She's not even at the point where we would have discussed something like this.
Right.
Because what T didn't know is quite naturally, even though I don't mind doing that, and I actually kind of love it, to be honest with you, my coaching, I'd rather teach you how to do it, and then we make the call, and then I'm on the call for support. So if they ask you something, I hear that you're stuttering or you pause, I'm going to jump in. T said, Derrick, I want you to do the whole call, and I want to learn from you. I said, T, now you're going to think this funny. I said, T, I haven't done these in years. My assistant Jess does this for me. I said, but T, I love doing this. Let's go. Give me the lady's name, what is my title, and basically sit back and watch.
Right.
And she was like, wow, but Derrick.
What I loved about it was that T was very, you got warm in this, right? Yeah. Because I heard, and like I said, I was just in the other room. So I could hear when she started to speak about things that you were, because you don't know her location. Exactly. You don't know the area, the surrounding area. So it was really cool because I remember on the first call that y'all had, T was talking to you about this program. Sorry, I'm far away from the mic. About this program at the mayor's office. And then for this meeting today to come up with a whole different organization. And like T said, the lady was very standoffish. She was not welcoming at all because I could hear it. Derrick had it on speakerphone. She was very stale. Like the
Tell the ladies credit though, and I'm gonna just say it. We wanted this call recorded so bad that one of the first things that Shay gave us the advice to do, just to be respectful and honest, we wanted T to tell the lady that this call was being recorded for training purposes, or that we can go back and listen to it with our team. Even though we thought that was a great idea, and it was, the lady was kind of thrown off by it, and you could tell it. But like T said, as soon as we start talking the language that she wanted to hear, because remember, we're not selling cupcakes here. We're not selling alarm systems. This is an absolute need. Mm-hmm. So when we started to speak of this thing that we offer, she was like, oh my God, you guys offer this and this and this? Yeah. Free Wi-Fi? Like some of the things that you and I would consider normal. I said, T, watch how she reacts over me saying free Wi-Fi and that we provide all utilities.
But hold on, T, I'm going to tell you what blew. T, tell everybody on the phone, how many times did this lady ask about a washer and dryer?
Several times. She was so happy that we had a washer and dryer. She couldn't believe it. And Derrick kept telling her, yes, this is normal. Standard. Is a washer and dryer in every unit. So that I'm going to add to my notes, and I've learned to, make sure I put that in there. We have washer and dryers.
So like that is, so guys, I hope you all are hearing just how messed up other things are. I'm going to just say other things. I ain't going to talk about nobody's housing program, but I'm going to just say that the things that are normal, things in a home that are not made available to these residents. And when you guys, when you all had this conversation, you showed this lady more than one thing, that you knew what you were doing, that you have a team surrounding you, T, and that not only that, you're providing the basic, like outside of you guys went above and beyond the basic needs, right? Housing is first, of course, but you're talking about free, language is a locator, complimentary Wi-Fi, right? You're talking about access to a washer and dryer. And no, we're not going to tell you put quarters in it, right? You're getting access to these things. That blew that lady's mind.
Somebody's thinking right now with Derrick, free Wi-Fi, what's the big deal about that? But when you understand, like I do, that the population that we serve, a lot of my guys right now that I'm housing, they all got cell phones. But none of them are turned on through AT&T, Verizon, or T-Mobile. They can't afford it. Mm-hmm. So listen up the way that I tell the social worker. I say, ma'am, because we understand, listen to the vocabulary. I'm giving y'all the game. I said, ma'am, because we understand the population that we serve oftentimes don't have a cell phone service, here at, and I name your company name, like I did hers, we believe in giving free complimentary Wi-Fi so that they can connect with friends, family, and most importantly, if there's an emergency, they can dial 911. Guys, how genius does that sound now when you break it down that way? And that's what I was teaching T. But watch this, and I'm going to give it back over to Shay and T. T, here's a question for you. Mm-hmm. T, when you bought this coaching, you had no idea that your access to me would have been that way. Is that true or false?
Yeah, I didn't know.
You had no clue that I would have taken a phone call with you, run your organization, and be the representative of it until you get comfortable. T, you didn't know that.
No, I didn't.
Powerful, though.
I love it.
Powerful. Now, can I pick on T for 2 seconds?
Absolutely, go for it.
T, can I pick on you for 2 seconds?
Oh, Lord.
Sure.
Guys, we thought we recorded that call, and when we got done, T was like, oh my God, what a great call. And Derrick, I don't think it was recorded. When we turned on the recorder, when we switched it to the 3-way call, I think that dropped it.
Yeah, you have
so it never picked it back up. So we actually didn't have the call recorded. So, but she's a great listener. She took a lot of notes. And then after the call, we recapped it.
Right.
I said, let me tell you what this lady just heard with her own ears. And let me coach now from this call. And that's what we did today. So we wanted to show you guys how the coaching looks.
I want T to expound on what's happening this week because of this call.
Yes, I was gonna say because of the call, because of Derrick and his mentorship, and the call went so well that they invited me to their town hall this Thursday. So I'm definitely going to be there. I'm going to show up with all my flyers, my binder.
She want me to fly to Maryland now, y'all.
My QR codes. So I'm going to be there this Thursday.
Do y'all so this is so powerful.
But it's powerful, man.
T, how did you initially find this resource? Like, how did you originally find or gain access to this organization?
Just by going online. You said that, hey, when I spoke with you said I have to, market. So that's what I did. I found them online. I reached out to them, and that was it.
Wow.
So guys, in less than probably 14 days under our coaching, I'm gonna call it on this side, because again, when she purchased our package, my schedule was 3 weeks out. She's only spoken to me once. I told her to add kind of all of what she's doing with faith. I said, T, how long do you think it'll be before you're able to get your first property? She used faith and said, Derrick, probably 30 days, bro. And she's moving so fast, she gonna probably need 1 to 2 weeks, right? So that's what I mean sometimes when I tell you guys, when I give y'all this coaching, the one thing I can't control is what you all do with it.
Yeah, that's
like true. I can't control that. Some of y'all are gonna move so fast, it blows my mind. She, along with a bunch of other y'all, you guys are blowing my mind with the speed of how you're moving, because I'll admit, as a coach doing this on this side for 9 years, most people don't move this fast other than this new era of people. I've been telling you guys, people over the last probably 9 months to a year have been getting started in 30, 60, and 90 days. T is going to fall in that. Now, which one is it, 30, 60, or 90? But I'm sure it's going to be one of those, because she's moving at the speed of instruction. She's moving at the speed of revelation. She's trusting God. She's using the coach. Some of y'all got me and won't even call me.
That part.
T had a coaching one day and said, Derrick, I think I locked up a meeting at 2:30 on this one. No, first she said 1 o'clock. I said, well, T, I got a call and a coaching that same day. That won't work for me. Can you move it? She said, sure. Will this time work? I said, now, T, that'll work. But I said, just to make sure, because if my other call goes over, because I got a big mouth and I talk a lot, give me 30 more minutes. She said, Derrick, what about 2:30? I said, perfect. Now, she don't know this, but that other call ended probably 7 minutes before her call. Jump right on that call. I said, T, let's go over it. She said, Derrick, you're the program manager. I said, okay. I said, now what you gonna tell them who I am and what I do? She says, I'm gonna tell them that I'm kind of the boss. You the guy that go around and speak to everybody. Perfect. She gets on with I'm gonna just say Miss D. She said, good morning, Miss D. How are you doing? Let's say great. Remember, I tell you guys, bring back the humanality of things. Don't just get on that phone and jump straight in your spiel. Ask the lady how she daggone doing today. What if she had a bad morning and you was the only one to say, Miss D, how you doing today?
Right.
That's what she did. She said, as promised, I have Mr. Derrick. Y'all, she made me sound so important. I was so happy to you don't even know it. She said, I have Mr. Derrick Forston here with you, just like I promised, and he's going to explain what our program is about. And boy, if y'all know anything about me, I took off running.
Yeah.
I said, good morning, Miss D. How you? I greeted her again because I'm not T. I got to greet her now. She don't know me.
But I'm going to be messy for a second.
Go ahead, Shay.
I'm going to be messy.
Go ahead. Uh-oh.
Derrick said, told T that, and I was cracking up. I was in the room. I was cracking
Uh-oh,
up.
she put telling me about something.
Derrick said, T, something he said, but he's like, I don't want to mess around and say second chance. Talking about his housing program. And guess what Derrick did?
I said, Miss D, we want to give everybody a second chance. I said, ooh, that sounded good, but that ain't me. But anyway, she said, here go Mr. Derrick Forston. I said, ma'am, thank you so much for taking our call today.
Yeah.
Notice that again. I'm addressing her like a human being.
Yeah.
Because nobody else does this. I said, ma'am, I said, I'm sure Miss T told you, but I'm going to speak like you and I have never spoken before. We have a shared living environment, and we offer independent living. That means that we're housing people that are completely independent. They can cook their own bologna sandwich.
Right.
They can provide their own transportation, and they can take their own medication without T or myself being a nurse.
You know what was so funny about
I'm in
that
Florida.
call?
She's in
right. But you know what was also cool about that call? You can hear that the lady on the other line started thinking.
Yeah, and also calming down and they guard down.
Thinking, she started filtering who can I place or who do I
She
have?
thought of a lady right in the car, remember, Shay?
Exactly. And that's why I went to. So
she says, T, I got a lady that I'm thinking of right now. She's perfect. But T, do you guys allow third-party people to come in to render service?
Yeah.
And after the call, I said, T, did you know the answer to that, or did you kind of not? She said, well, Derrick, I don't watch enough of your stuff. I think I could have handled that one. But I said, T, did you see how I said it? I said, that's how we would answer that. I said, ma'am, absolutely. I said, in fact, we have people. See how I gave the example, T? I said, we have people, in fact, that are just like what you explained, and we do allow the third party to come in and render services.
Right.
Prime example, this one, my wife, just had a conversation heart to heart with one of her tenants 2 days ago. Say, hey, ma'am, seem like you can't kind of, what if we get you some help? She said, oh, you would allow that? She said, absolutely. So, you got the insurance. You do need a little help with some ADLs. So yes, ma'am, we allow that. And that lady, she said, oh my God, you guys are great. She said, you're not worried about the background. You're not worried about evictions. She was like, she was blown by that. But what if you don't know that to share it? And that's where T has the advantage because I'm her big brother.
You also missed the opportunity in being able to house that individual.
Come on, Shay.
Because you didn't know. Or you were not able to answer the question. Can
10 of y'all put in the chat real quick? Congratulations to T.
Yeah, T did an amazing job.
Can 10 of y'all put in the chat right now? Congratulations, T, for moving at the speed of instruction.
See, unlike a lot of people, you got my number, so save it. Unlike Derrick, I don't give out my number.
Nobody gets Shay's number, but they all get mine. But if you end up on a call with Shay, or you need that nonprofit, and because you're IMB, you can't get Shay's number.
You can't get my number. So T, save my number. This is my number.
She's for the women with that usually, guys. So
listen, you see how some people are.
I'll take everybody else.
But yeah, T, thank you for even sharing this. If you had
10 of y'all put congratulations to T in the chat.
If you could encourage those that are listening, there's 20-something people here. We've got people on Clubhouse.
I think T's coming to Jacksonville.
T, you coming to Jacksonville?
I think.
Yes, I'm gonna be there.
Man.
I'm gonna be there.
Man, are y'all excited with me, T? The lady that's had one culture for me and ready to fill a house.
So we got T, we got Jermaine. Because did Jermaine confirm if that's what he was
saying? Jermaine said yes, that's him. He's coming.
See what I'm saying?
Jermaine came to South Carolina. He's coming to this one.
I'm excited. So yeah,
please put congratulations to T in the chat.
Yeah, it's coming. They're coming through. So T, if you could encourage, because I want to say this too, because I overheard another call. I'm always eavesdropping, y'all. I'm always around the corner somewhere. Just know that.
Me and her offices are like back to back when we do split up. Our offices are real close, so she can hear. And y'all know how loud I am, right? Loud. Like I'm loud.
Yeah. So. If I'm on a call with a client, I'll either put on headphones or I'll close the door and try to make sure that like my Zoom is on like that noise cancellation, so nobody can hear Derrick in the background. But T would tell y'all that I did keep it kind of like that 12-inch voice when I was on that call. I didn't get crazy loud with the lady, y'all. That's just what y'all YouTube people. Tia, you'd have been proud of your friend right here. but the few calls before that, not so much. But no, I want T to encourage, because Derrick, you've had calls this week that did not go like this, right? Not this week. I mean, today, for that matter. If you could encourage someone that's either thinking about starting, probably been in this and feel discouraged, that have the coaching first, what would you say to encourage them?
I would say that, one, you got to be, coachable. If you guys say, hey, jump up 12 times and clap, I'm going to jump up 12 times and clap. So you got to be coachable. The next thing, you just, keep going. I'm following the material. I'm following you guys being, great mentors. Anything that you guys say to do, I'm going to do it. I'm following the material. If I have to go ahead and market and find these organizations, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to keep going. And one of my favorite saying is that, you can make excuses or you can make money, but you can't do both.
Ooh. Hold on. Oh, that's a t-shirt. I just heard a t-shirt, Shay.
Please put that
Slow it down for the people in the back, T. One more time as I put it in the chat.
For real. I'm going to need you right
now. One more time
T.
as I put it in the chat.
I'm actually going to text T the instructions for this one. All right, Derrick. I'm gonna text T the instructions for that shirt. I'm gonna text you the instructions behind that one. You need to make that a shirt that you wear often. Okay. And put your QR code to your housing or to your affiliate link, whatever. You just put the QR code.
And have her repeat it because I'm typing it, but I'm sure I'm messing it up.
Say that one more time because the people in the back need to hear it.
Excuses. Yeah, so you can make excuses or you can make money, but you can't do both. So whatever your excuses is, you got to get rid of it. If you're like me that was watching YouTube, I wanted something different, I needed to make more money. The excuse is, hey, I don't have the money to get started for that one-on-one. What I did, I found the money. I was going to make an excuse for me not to get to that next level because that's what I needed to do. You guys said I'm coachable. Hey, you got to have to be in Jacksonville, Florida. What I'm going to do, I'm going to be in Jacksonville, Florida. I'm not going to make any excuses for not being there.
That succeed, though.
Yeah, like Derrick said, these are to those that are listening, those that are watching. I don't care what platform you're on. This is the
blueprint of how you succeed.
You're seeing the success. You're seeing that these are the individuals that we see with the highest success rate. The one that doesn't have an excuse. And T, everybody's going to hear the story of how we've had plenty of excuses to throw in the towel once they forget it. Right.
Jermaine, did you catch that one? Jermaine said that's a word.
But you are going to see that, life is going to do what it does. It's going to life. And if you choose to allow life to beat you up and orchestrate your outcome, you've got it all confused. You've got to remember that you've been given all authority and you've got to take advantage of the time and the dash, as Derrick talks about, between the two dates, the day you live, the day you were born, and the day you die. So we have to be the stewards of that limited amount of time that we have. And if you allow life situations and circumstances to dictate how you move in this life, that's what you're going to see, right? You're going to see the cares of life be the thing that snuff out your light, that snuff out your ambition, that snuffs out the things that you could have been or would have been. Derrick, we talk about how many ideas are in the graveyard. We talk about how many people had ideas, had plans, had purpose, had destiny, and never brought them forth out of fear, out of excuses, out of just not wanting to move or that discomfort that comes with moving. So again, T,
I'm not sure if T's ever heard me say this, but it goes along with what she just said. Yeah. Procrastination is the arrogant assumption that God will give you more time for something he's already told you to act on.
Yep.
I tell you what, guys, let's take a quick commercial break and we're going to be right back. You guys, again, shout T out and thank T for her time and what she put into this, and we'll be right back. I hope you guys are enjoying the information. If you want more information just like this, what you're hearing now, make sure you text the phrase more info and don't put it in the chat. Text it to this phone number. Text more info. That's MOREINFO to the phone number 407-326-0086. We're going to give you our complimentary webinar, and then that leads to a complimentary call with me and my team to talk about how fast can we get you started. Let's get back to the show.
Yeah. So again, we're gonna give a big shout out to T for those of y'all that
Big shout out to T. Yeah, you guys are going to meet T. Yep.
So again, T, thank you.
And what's
Save my
pretty
number.
cool,
Go
and what's
ahead.
really cool too, right before T goes,
Hold on,
and I want
T.
to say this while she stays
Okay.
on the phone. What's pretty cool about y'all gonna meet a bunch of people, but I'm gonna just highlight two people just really quickly. T has got the one-on-one coaching. Jermaine Mills has got the DIY, and they're both killing it.
Yeah.
And if you confused or don't know what those are, Jermaine doesn't get what T just got.
Right.
And that's not because Jermaine's some bad guy or me and him had a bar fight 2 weeks ago.
A bar fight.
It's the difference in the package. T can call me Monday through Friday 25 times a day if that's what she need to get her where she's going. I can run her meetings. I can be her assistant. I can be the program manager. T gets to boss me around essentially when it's time to do business for her, right? Because she's family now.
Right.
Jermaine Mills gets the same coaching. He just gets it in a video format. So all the stuff that T gets by phone from me, Jermaine gets that on video of things I've already recorded and it's done. So I tell people, how do you choose those two packages? Now, I'll admit, I'm a little bit of a knucklehead. I don't want your DIY. I'm somebody that when I buy coaching, I want to talk to the coach. I'm like, T, you can have that DIY. It's great. But can I call you when I get stuck?
Yeah.
Can I call you when I go into a meeting randomly and say, Derrick, today you my program manager. Congratulations. Talk to these people. We did that for T, and I love it. That's the cool part about it. T didn't have to twist my arm to do that.
And Derrick,
Right. I loved it.
Mom Forston's watching, so she texted me talking about that's the circle of life.
Mom, did you listen to T? Your daughter named T. Are you listening to that? She's moving at the speed of revelation. And y'all know we laugh and we joke all the time, right? But if I can be serious for 2 seconds, T hasn't been knowing me, y'all, over 14 days, might as well say.
Within
and she's
the active
already
coaching,
further than a lot of people I coach.
And we're not saying that to
And that's
down
not like, I'm not beating you up.
You
heard the cheat code and what's happening.
Yeah.
And what's really cool, and I'm gonna say this, y'all. My team showed me this about 9 months ago, and I'll admit it hurt my feelings. We got a feature in our system
y'all
that can show me
system too.
how much of my videos y'all have watched.
Mm-hmm.
And it breaks my heart that some of y'all have bought this coaching and it says 0 on all your videos. And you the one come to the coaching and say, Derrick, man, I just can't make it work. Like, it ain't working for me. Did you know that I can actually go and see what you looked at?
How many times you logged in?
You probably didn't know that.
Yeah, we can
So
actually.
let me just tell you that. So if you under my coaching, they ain't gonna call nobody name out.
Yeah.
But I can see how much you watched. This young lady was 3 weeks away. Some of y'all wouldn't even bought it if you found out. I can't talk to Derrick until 3 weeks. No, I'm good. The devil is a liar. That's the wrong attitude. That's why I give you the material the day you get it. She chose to go through that stuff for 3 weeks before meeting me and met me 1 time and a half and finna take over a whole organization.
And was given access.
Lord have mercy.
Jesus.
Can I give you the director of the mayor's office?
Can I give you? I'm gonna send you her. I'm gonna give you her
Oh,
email.
Lord.
I said, you know what?
Shay jumped up out the bedroom and came. She said, oh my God, did they say the mayor's
Yep.
homeless? What was that title again, T?
It was the mayor's office of homeless service.
Man, come on, man.
We
have the Homeless Service Network here.
The Mayor's Office of Homeless Services.
Holy Shay, what is ours called here?
Homeless Service Networks.
What's in the front of hers that's more powerful?
The Mayor's Office.
Man, y'all ain't even listening, man. Are y'all listening to this? Sometimes it's hard to get the officials behind it. They got the mayor's name in front of theirs. So if you in Maryland, where's that lady that was from Maryland earlier? Ma'am, are you hearing this? You're no newer than T. Oh, I hope that lady from Maryland is here. She said, well, and not even you, ma'am, but another said, Derrick, will this work in Maryland? Me and T just took over a whole organization today from 1 phone call. That lady, Miss D, said, man, I'm going to give your information to everybody.
No, but didn't
everybody needs to know this.
Wait. It sounded like to me she scheduled her own town hall meeting.
Man, that lady
that
pulling
was
T.
not on the books.
She told T this Thursday. T said, ma'am, let's say yes, this Thursday.
She scheduled her own town hall meeting.
Hey, Shay, if me and you was in Maryland, Guess who would be calling us to come and do that meeting?
We'll be hanging out with T.
We'll be hanging with T.
That's it. That's
Man, T been there printed up me a shirt. I've been there walking that place and took over the whole building, y'all. Walk out and T get all the housing. And I'm going back to Florida.
I'm telling you.
That's the one-on-one coaching. Y'all get out of here. T, we appreciate you, sis. Thank you so much for allowing us to grill you tonight.
We'll see you on Saturday, and we can't wait to see you. All right, have a blessed night, T.
All right, bye-bye.
I hope everyone gets the one-on-one.
Get the one-on-one coaching and use T's link.
Right.
T, you got your affiliate link?
I'll make sure she has. Okay.
Absolutely.
So sure
put it in the chat as soon as you get back on YouTube.
Put it in the chat. All right, T.
So if you want that coaching that we're talking about, T is getting ready to put that link in the chat in probably less than 2 minutes and 19 seconds. So look for that. Shay, on you. Go anywhere you want, babe.
I'm so
That's delighted me.
Just hearing her call today, but I didn't put two and two together. I know you met with her. I think it was last week or the week before last.
One coaching and then this call today.
But even her first coaching was powerful.
Yeah.
Because remember, I walked in because I had just finished a meeting and I came in and walked into your meeting by mistake.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's her first meeting. And Derrick was like, yeah. And I was like, wow. So just know, like, you've got to move at the speed of instruction. You know, like you always hear people say, you're only as strong as your weakest link. And sometimes you can be your own weakest link by being doubtful, by lazy, by being afraid. Like those things can cause procrastination. All of that can cause you to be your own weakest link. Don't allow that stuff to cause you to have analysis paralysis and not move forward. And
just in case if T haven't given me a 5-star Google review yet, T, can you click that QR code, please?
T,
so the greatest time to ask for a 5-star Google review is when you've delivered. So anybody that's been around us, and y'all know we laugh and joke, but I'm serious now. Consider giving us a 5-star review. We would appreciate that. We don't beg for like money. We don't beg for y'all to get our coaching. I don't pass around an orphan plate. But I do beg for two things. We love Google reviews. I'll beg for that 5-star. And I'll beg for you guys to follow our new channel, Married to the Mission, Forston's Unfiltered. And T, if you haven't seen that, me and Shay are a hoot outside of this. We are a mess.
Can I tell y'all something? So I text Derrick. So Derrick was in a whole completely different area of the house, right? And I started going through some of the footage that we've been capturing. And I'm looking at what I'm going to send to the VAs and stuff like that to start getting them to edit and all of this good stuff. And two of the videos, I recorded them mistakenly in time lapse. So there's no audio. But can I tell y'all, I watched a 20-minute time lapse with no audio and just cracked up laughing for the whole 20 minutes. And I laughed so hard at myself. I called Derrick and I said, you won't believe what I did just now. He said, what? I said, my dumb behind done sat here and watched the whole silent movie and cried.
I said, with no sound? She said, no sound.
It was hilarious because I could only think back to what we were doing. So I'm mad that it didn't record because y'all, I had Derrick, we were in the car and Derrick was singing. He was getting on me about something and we were going back and forth. And he was trying to teach me how to sing. Tia, come get your friend. He trying to come tell me how to sing and talking about, no, that's not the right note. You're flat.
And y'all, I cannot sing a lick. Shay's actually the real singer, but I give her a hard time about it.
So that's what that was about. So I was remembering what we were talking about on that drive. And I promise y'all, I laughed till I had tears rolling down my eyes. But y'all, this is who we are. We love each other. We love people. We love being able to just share our experience and be able to encourage other partners, business partners, marriage couples, to keep laughing, keep smiling, do life together and have fun, right? Don't make life so serious. Have fun. If you don't smile, you get wrinkles. Anyway, go ahead, D, because it's getting late. And you ain't. Did I eat it? I think I ate.
That is pretty much it. So somebody was asking. I think it was KY Chick was asking, what is KY? the new YouTube channel? So it's called Married to the Mission, and the subtitle is Forston's Unfiltered. and it's the behind the scenes of me and Shay. So one of the most popular videos out right now, because there's only 2 really, but we got about 10 that are geared up. So they coming, y'all. One of them is Shay and I went to the beach about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's 2 weeks ago.
And we were kind of joking about how we're in Florida still, and we can still go to the beach in October and November. Most of y'all where you live in, you can't imagine going to the beach right now in October. In fact, put a number 3 in the chat if you live in a place right now to where you can't go to the beach in October or November because it's so cold. Florida, we kind of get that advantage still. So it's like 85 degrees a day. Right. So a lot of you guys can't imagine that simply because of where you live at.
Yeah.
So I hope by now bunch of you all have scanned that QR code. Consider giving us a 5-star Google review. It's also part of our scholarship program. So if you wish or want some kind of a discount, Jennifer, my assistant, usually handles all of that stuff. This is kind of one of the steps to it. Right. And actually, if you've gotten something here lately and you didn't do it, please do that. You don't want to see my team snatch your products back, right? So consider giving that 5-star Google review. And again, thank y'all so much for being here tonight. We super appreciate it.
So let's give
I'm going to let Shay bless y'all real quick, and then we're going to remind you about the Jacksonville event, and then we're gone.
So what to expect next on Married to the Mission, just so you have a preface of what's happening there. I'm going to do that at the end of these lives. I'm going to go ahead and just give them an update on what they can check out on that channel.
What will be the next?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I love
the
that.
next, it's going to be several episodes to make them short. It's our interview with the business maven Lynette Green. She did a full interview.
Love story, right?
Yeah, it's a little bit about how we got started in the business. You know, and then it talks about how our love story. It talks about just everything Derrick and Shay. That is going to be.
Let me give you the raunchy side of you. You ready, guys?
Don't do that.
No, I'll save it for the other channel.
Don't do
See,
that.
guys, we try to keep it pretty clean here, but essentially there was a pool party that took
Derrick,
place.
Don't do that.
And that was the first time I saw Shay in my life. And I was like,
that was not the first time. That was not the first time.
Actually, you watch this, y'all. It wasn't the first time. Let me take it back. But did I mention pool party? It was a pool party. I saw
so that
Shay
was the first time he saw.
I saw Shay in a different way. And me and Shay were friends for a long time. That was the base of our whole thing. Me and Shay was buddies, like. But y'all, when we had that pool party, I said, well, I think I like this girl, boy. Ooh, ooh.
Was it the white bikini?
It was the white bikini, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, see, that's the other channel, KYG. That's not here.
Oh my God, it was a white bikini.
It was 2-piece white. I remember it.
Oh Lord.
And that was the pool party that y'all gonna hear about, how this all started. And here we are now 12 years later, 13 years later.
More than that. Because
we got married. No, I'm talking about marriage, not all together, right, but 13, we got married in 2012, July 7th.
Yeah, next year be
14. So anyway, thank y'all for putting up with us. Shay, put in the chat really quickly, because I don't think Tia subscribed already.
Tia said, shut the door.
I don't think Tia subscribed, Shay. So tell Tia to subscribe to Married to the Mission. Forston's Unfiltered, because we want to get to 100 subscribers like really fast. And I think we're at like 47. So y'all help us get to 100 subscribers.
Jermaine Mills. Jermaine said, that this has nothing to do with nothing, but I bought a plane ticket to Orlando instead of Jacksonville. It's okay. It's a 2-hour drive. So
wait a minute.
Jermaine,
you serious, bro?
Jermaine, for real.
Like by mistake, or like what did you do? Because he got the angry faces in there too.
Jermaine, when do you arrive? Because that is a 2-hour drive.
Yeah, you're gonna be driving like the same distance as us.
Oh, Jermaine, can you call him and see what you can
I
do?
hope you're joking, man. Let's see if you can get that
the mad
fixed.
face. Oh Lord, call him, Jermaine. Call him quick.
Yeah,
quick.
KY say Derrick's fast tail. Yeah,
right. You got
Shay went from being my friend to that girl. Like I said, ooh, yeah, that's probably gonna be me right there for the rest of my life. And here we are, many years later.
Whoa. Save it for the other channel.
Save it
for the other channel.
All right. Subscribe. Married to the Mission. Forston's Unfiltered. You guys be great.
Jermaine, text us at the 00.
We're in preparation.
Let us know how you make out with that. All right.
We're in preparation for our event, but nevertheless, we're live 7 days a week on this thing. So whether you're new to us or older to us, especially my new people, you should join us 7 days a week right here at 7 p.m. Eastern every night. The only day we don't do 7 p.m. is Saturdays at 10 a.m. But remember, we're going to be at an event. So there is no Saturday this week, remember? So every day this week, 7 p.m., you come here. Because if you want to be like T and a bunch of other people that I coach, let's move at the speed of revelation. Let's trust God. Let's trust coaching. Invest in yourself, and let's go.
Yeah.
Shay, bless the people, and we out of here.
Listen, it's been always, as always, it's a blast. Again, thank you to T. What an amazing opportunity. So we need to do that more often because we know we can do that without having to have headphones.
And you guys can hear T loud and clear, right? Because I'm actually going to go back and check it. But everybody said yes to that.
So I'm glad so that we can have other people come on and come in studio as well. But with the whole studio setup, that's just a lot for this setup. But again, guys, it was, as always an honor, always a privilege to be able to spend time with y'all. And again, I'm just grateful that you decide to spend this time with us. So for those of you that have not gotten your tickets, go to ilfconsulting.org or text the word CITY, C-I-T-Y, to 407-326-0086 so that you can join us at or in Jacksonville. Also, for those of you that, I don't know if they picked anybody yet, there's a scholarship with 2 seats available, 2 spots available for the Jacksonville event. The McGriff
Foundation,
Scholarship.
Terrence McGriff, big shout out.
And that is a full ride.
Wanted to sponsor somebody, so he did that. And then I matched it.
Event. And not only that, they also get the course.
Yep, the HRA.
They get their website built. They get all the digital flow solutions. Like, they get all of that stuff.
Y'all get a whole website for $197.
Like, you and Terrence did a big like hats off to y'all.
I don't even think the people that bought the ticket even realize that they get a website built out. Like,
I don't think we talked about it.
It's crazy. Like, guys, we are giving this event away. Oh, and by the way, don't forget, because somebody said this earlier that they didn't know. If you're an IMB member, if you're an ILF Mastery Blueprint member, you come complimentary. You don't even pay for it. We're just been a blessing to you, right? And my team said something crazy, stupid out to the DIY people today. I won't even say what that was, but if you've ever purchased the DIY, check your email, check your spam, check your text message, because they sent y'all something crazy. And that's what was happening in the first beginning of this room. A lot of people were responding to that. So nevertheless, now unto him that is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all we can ever ask or think, according to God's power that worketh in us. You guys be great, and we'll see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern.
God bless.